Hello, my name is Amanda Van Duzer, and I'm going to be doing my persuasive speech today for my OSU introductory speech class. This is Seth, and he's going to be my audience for today. I chose to do my speech today on environmental conservation. Our planet is the most important resource, and it directly pertains to each of our individual survival. We as human race should take ownership in our care and management of the limited resources that we have available. We can do this through acts of environmental conservation, and these include recycling, energy preservation, and water conservation. We can all make sure that we are able to ensure a future environment that is capable of sustaining many generations to come. There are several different areas that we can make this possible through. First, we should participate in a recycling program since these help to repurpose non-biodegradable materials and to reduce landfill wastes. Next, through energy preservation, we can help to reduce pollutions in our environment and also save on fuel expenses. And finally, by choosing to participate in water conservation, we can help sustain this limited resource by making smart water consumption decisions. First of all, we should participate in a recycling program since they help to repurpose non-biodegradable materials. We can help to keep waste out of landfills by using food and paper-based products in home compost bins. These compost bins help to utilize food waste and paper waste and with worms and other organic material, and it actually helps to create a very fertile soil for your fruit plants and vegetables and flowers. Next, since most plastics are non-biodegradable, recycling helps us sustain our environment through repurposing of these materials. For example, tires degrade very slowly. So through recycling these, it can help to create other products such as doormats and other rubber materials rather than having these tires in landfills that would sit there for many years and slowly be depleted by the resource. And next, metals such as aluminum and steel can easily be recycled and turned into other objects. These metals really have no need to be in our landfills. They corrode very slowly, and also by turning these into recycling centers, you can get some money back for many metal materials. The next thing is through energy preservation, we can help to reduce pollutions in our environment and save on fuel expenses. One major thing that we can do is to choose a fuel-efficient vehicle, which helps to reduce the number one cause of household CO2 emissions. And there's actually some pretty staggering statistics regarding the household CO2 emissions. Each gallon of gas that your vehicle burns creates 20 pounds of CO2 that our environment has to get rid of. I actually found a chart on fueleconomy.gov, and this is a website run by the U.S. Department of Energy. And on this, it shows the breakdown of an average household expenditures of CO2. And as it shows on here, 51% of this is coming from vehicles, 26% is from our household appliances, 18% is from our heating and cooling systems, and 5% is from waste disposal. So if we can help to eliminate some of the 51% of the emissions from vehicles, that could put a big dent in our output of CO2. And we can do this by choosing high mile per gallon vehicles and smaller vehicles that utilize less energy. The next thing that we can do is choose a programmable thermostat for your energy needs of your house. These can be scheduled to come on 30 minutes before you wake up and 30 minutes before you get home from work. That way you're not heating and cooling a house where no one's in it all day long. And the next thing is appliances that have been designated as high efficiency, or the little HE symbol. They have passed standards indicating that the product utilizes less energy than other models. And this will help you save on your energy expenditures and costs throughout the year. Next thing, by choosing to participate in a water conservation plan, we can help to sustain this limited resource by making smart water consumption decisions. And one of the main things that you can do around your house is to check routinely for leaks inside and outside. Our water is a very limited resource. Actually, less than 1% of the water supply on the whole planet is available for human consumption. And leaks are a major part of the water that is lost that is available to our use. And I actually found a statistic from the EPA, and this is showing the average water treatment system. And 14% of the water that goes through the average water treatment system here in the U.S. is lost due to leaks. And this is before any individual has any part on water loss. So if we're able to cut down on the water loss that we are a part of, that can really help. The next thing that we can do is when households choose area appropriate vegetation for landscaping, this helps to reduce water needs. So choosing plants that are native to your local area and are utilizing that amount of rainwater that's local really helps to cut down on water usage. So as we have seen through recycling, energy preservation, and water conservation, each of us can do our part to ensure a future environment that is capable of sustaining many generations to come. And we can do this through participation in recycling programs, since they do help to repurpose non-biodegradable materials and to reduce the amount of landfill waste. Also, through energy preservation, we can help to reduce pollutions in our environment and save on our own fuel expenses. And finally, by choosing to participate in water conservation, we can help to sustain this limited resource by making smart water consumption decisions. So as we can see, we all have our part that we should be doing to save on our pollutions and our limited resources that we have available, so that many of our enjoyments that we have around in nature are able to be here for our grandchildren and many generations past that. Thanks.